Y'all, thank God. The United States and China have come to a 90-day agreement on tariffs. Woo! Y'all, let's take a look at it, y'all. The U.S. and China agreed to drastically roll back tariffs on each other's goods for an initial 90 days, de-escalating a punishing trade war and buoying global markets. Now, by May 14th, the U.S. would temporarily lower its overall tariffs on Chinese goods from 145% to 30%, while China will cut its levies on American imports from 125% to 10%. That sounds so good to me, child. Now, according to President Donald Trump, his plans to sign an executive order that will revive a controversial policy from his first term that aims to reduce drug costs by basing payments for certain medicines on their prices in other countries. He will be joined by Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. at a news conference this morning. Now, Trump will visit 3 wealthy Gulf Arab nations this week, hoping to deepen economic ties. In Qatar, the Trump administration is expected to accept a luxury jet from the royal family to use as Air Force One, raising legal and ethical questions. Wow, not from Qatar, child. Now, President Donald Trump took to social media this morning to preview an executive order aimed at lowering drug costs that is expected to sign later today. Now, he said drug prices to be cut by 59% plus. I sure like to see that. Gasoline, energy, groceries, and all other costs down. No inflation. Love, DJT, Donald J. Trump. Oh, Lord. The president announced yesterday that he plans to resurrect a controversial policy. Y'all know about that drug policy that we talked about during his first term, basing them on other countries. Now, his prior rule, called the Most Favored Nation, was finalized in late 2020. Listen, let's just see what's going to happen over the course of these 90 days. We don't know what's getting ready to happen. So let's continue to take a look. Now, for this 90-day truce, analysts give a cautious welcome to the U.S.-China agreement. Now, the 90-day period against this trade war has come to a halt, but they have warned against the over-optimism on the trade spat between the two world largest economies. Now, he went on to say this is a substantial de-escalation, but he also noted that U.S. tariffs on China remain much higher than on most other major economies, and that America still appears to be trying to rally other countries to introduce restrictions on their own trade with China. Now, in these circumstances, there is no guarantee that the 90-day truce will give way to a lasting ceasefire. Now, this 90-day truce, listen, y'all know that saying, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. We need to make sure we have essential items at home. You can determine what's essential at your home, but I know me, I will never get caught slipping again. I'm going to make sure I have my essential items on the shelf because this may come back to visit us after these 90 days. Anyway, drop down in the comment area. Let me know, are you excited that they've come to a truce? Do you even care? Were you aware of everything that's going on? Child, we gonna order from Temu again because, baby, them prices was getting ridiculous. Anyway, here first where Kimmy's World is your world.